Praja convener cum political activist Irendro Lechomba released from Sajua jail following Supreme Court order. Manipur reports 774 new COVID-19 cases out of 4,339 samples tested in 24 hours. Death toll reaches 1,392 with 16 new deaths. And India records 38,660 recoveries and above 38,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. India's recovery rate stands at 97.32%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm PREMI THANGJAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And now the news in details. Convener of People's Resurgence and Justice Alliance, Praja cum political activist Irendro Lechomba was released from Sajua jail at 5:07 p.m. today. Supreme Court ordered to release him by 5 p.m. on bail bond of 1,000 rupees today. The order came on a plea by father of 37-year-old Irendro. It may be mentioned that Irendro was arrested under National Security Act over a Facebook post, quote, unquote, "Cow dung and cow urine don't work." Irendro was arrested by state police at night on May 13th of this year. Interacting with media after the release, Irendro termed the decision of Supreme Court as the right decision. He said that his arrest is similar to arrests of freedom fighters by British during colonial era. He added, forced imprisonment still prevail under the current state's administration and termed it as unfortunate. He expressed belief that result of such forced imprisonment will be witnessed during elections. He said those who raised a voice against the government are usually arrested under NSA. Speaking to media, father of Irendro, Raghumani termed arrest of his son under NSA as unfair.
Freedom of expression, freedom of speech and expression, Constitution ki matungina as a citizen, a fundamental right period. Fundamental right to give manung the labor wang angzabane koidi. Nang na dungang baya yade have judicial decision haibam lady. Koi constitution interpret tauriba court sina. Nang nangang is masi constitution gi matung in a chumi lali habito madu court sina decision am luxury. Aduna court sina haibire on that nang nangang to the game to akabilate on the bail pibide. Bail heck people numitsida NSA pale kudaktako. This is a clear case of Manipur government abusing the executive power to silence the people. Miyam gi yanungda pibun namge haiba adugumba tam thiraba lenga ama oire lenga haiba sidi lebak to ngao na haibani Facebook ngakna leyo haibanate hojik pandemic ki matam sida akhoi gi miyam ji gi sewa tawbagi mahutta akhoi gi micham prajabu pha dana jail da namjan bagi masigi thabak sa masigi yamna chumlaba Dandi is a Manipur Prajana, Lagli elections that Shoyd and a bigany, executive power abuse stories. She gets Saba Ponja, next elections, the Kangani, Manipur Prajana, Dandi, Pigany, I was Simai Tamjani.
Medium to slightly heavy rainfall from last night till this morning has caused flash flood in various parts of Imphal city. Flash floods submerged low-lying areas in Imphal Valley despite no change in river flow of Nambul River. Commuters face inconveniences as various parts of major roads in Imphal like Tidim Road and Indo-Myanmar Road were flooded.
ngarang numidang atheng badagi ngasi nongla fawbar sukhiba maya oirap kan ban nong namanam oiraga Imphal city gi manung chan leiba lekai kaya amadi city asigi maru oiba lambi sing thumjinduna leiri matam amadadi khombal sing pak chaung leirambana ising phana thumduna su athu matamda ising hanthabagi mami leiram labasu ngasidi drainage system fattabanara natra kari asoiba leibadagi ising asi hanthabang amdan leiribanu haibadi wahang ama oiri lengana athu matamda drainage system sing asi miyeng changduna phana thamaudragadi nong khajik ek chubaga ising isau thokpagi awabasi mayok nakini cameraman bisojit na pangloina paudam jariba jotin khundrakpam impact news Imphal.
On the second day of total curfew imposed by state government, security measures beefed up in various localities and important areas of Imphal East and Imphal West districts. Personnel of State Police and Indian Reserve Battalion have been deployed in Imphal city to monitor on curfew violators. Police teams also detained curfew violators and slapped with fines. Speaking to media, Imphal West Superintendent of Police Dr. S. Ibumcha said, Imphal West district has been divided into 6 different zones and 1 additional superintendent of police along with a deputy superintendent of police have been assigned in each zone to ensure public for strict compliance to total curfew. He also appealed to public to not come out unnecessarily during a police drive carried out at Kwakaithal Bazaar. Roads in Imphal city were a deserted look. Shops and marketplaces were shut down during the curfew, while pharmacies, oil pumps and other essential services relaxed from the curfew remained functional. It may be mentioned that the state government announced statewide 10 days total curfew in wake of increasing COVID-19 cases in the state.
Second day sida mi singje ko airport chatpa duga khoi magi hospital chatpa duty magi masama sagi duty mayam ma thongnare adaina mayam da hygienic badi unnecessary oiba adu khara amadi khoi da minamaga haidi sigi duty ni hairaga chanana honaram basu yawi aduna me adugi darka oidabada airport mi amma thinbagi namakta mi ani hunga punna ek thinba tholokpa sungma mayam tawre aduna khoi miyam punama khoi si khoi COVID-19 na si khoi lanthengna honabada khoi curfew je phajana khoi comply to widana obey to widana khoi thengna honabada kan mayam mateng pangbion haijari
lengan lauthok liba numit tarani gi state curfew ski manung chananga si nini chamba numitasu ngarang gumna Imphal city gi mafum kaya da police personnel singna akan mambong da section throng sing lakhatli ngarang dagi ngasina mi chathok sin tobagi chang khara henbagi mami tari ngasi gi sigumna nomogi mi chathok sin tobagi chang galaklagadi lengang lauthok liba numit tarani curfew asigi wahan thok lerloi cameraman bisojit na pangloina pawdam jariba jotin khundrakpam impact news Imphal.
Total curfew claimed Indo-Myanmar border town Moreh. Roads were deserted looks. Banks, ATMs, markets, hotel and shops remained closed. Ima Kondong Lairinbi Shrine, Tamil Temple and Shiva Temple were closed. Vehicles parked at Moreh bus parking and town parking remained unmoved. Residents of Chavangphai, Leikai, Turelwang Mamaitai Leikai, Pangal Basti, Tali Road, Nepali Basti stayed indoors. However, some children were seen playing on roads. Ziribam district came to a standstill on the second day of 10-day total curfew today. A team of police personnel led by SP of Ziribam district, A. Ghanashyam Sharma, monitored curfew violators and questioned people on the reason for coming out of their homes during the curfew. SP Ghanashyam Sharma appealed to masses to stay indoors during the curfew. Meanwhile, the number of COVID-infected patients is rising in the district. Ziribam has reported 89 active cases of COVID-19 till the filing of this report. Vice President of All Ziribam United Club Association, Azuka, and his team visited vaccination centers across Ziribam and distributed face masks and food items to people who came to get vaccine jab. It may be mentioned that massive vaccination program is also underway in remote places of Barak Circle in Ziribam.
ngarang degi horiba curfew se hek lakpatigi akhoi officer sing personnel sing akhoi tumba chawa thidana akhoi curfew se mapung phana akhoi implement tawnaba hona jari tawsu tawri lebak prajada Maruina Jiri Praja Singa in Hygienic Made, Sarkan Piba, COVID appropriate behavior, Ngana Chatpiva, Matamatamgi issue to instruction saying. SOP Shingang Nashapiva, Aduga vaccination Matamchana, Tautopiva, Sarkana, District Mastrana, promulgate Tauriva, Curfew Se, Narangi Horivase, Tarikuntari Pavuchatagavni, Level Praja Punamagna, Yumda, Labiraga, COVID-19 Gay, Tamthiravalena, Lechada Se, Puna, Tangnaminaraga, Maitiva Pirashi, Haivagi, Paujel Se, Pijari.
Manipur reported 774 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 4,339 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate on July 19 stands at 17.8% as per State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room press release this afternoon. Total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 85,596. 16 COVID patients died in past 24 hours, rising the total death to 1,392. All the necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are in place. Chief spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh, THANGJAM Bijoy, has submitted his resignation letter from the post of BJP Chief Spokesperson. Bijoy posted about his resignation on his Facebook page late last night. In a video released today, Bijoy clarified that there is no animosity between him and party leaders or members. He said that he is resigning from the post of Chief Spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh as he is contesting from Ulipur constituency in Manipur Legislative Assembly election 2022. He added the decision has been made following the norm which stated that any office bearer of BJP contesting in an election must resign from the post he is holding 6 months prior from the commencement of election.
Miyamana party post paina vote lepagadi party dumana magi vote elaka kendra ada rongjawe hena lawna misuse to sakhibi yai habidegi bole bataradi thatar ki mawangda party any post thadokadavle na chana biune mase constitution de iraga yawadi ude ado khajaba convention ni madugi appreciation che hojiti mayamna ayamana kauna ki bido to adaga madu amana ningsang goina sigumba khajaba tradition culture mayamjina BJP am tela madam sida center madi state in the power para pungam ini Chagraba Congress Party mighty pungam.
Co-convener of all Kongba United Club Organization and who is also the nominee to CSO Imphal East, KSH Badrajit, has alleged that a group of individuals led by Zilla Parishad member of Uchekon Nongpok Nongchup, Seram Nekin, physically assaulted him. Speaking to media at Kongba Khetri Laikai today, Badrajit said that the incident occurred during visit at Kongba Nandaiba Makha for COVID vaccination and testing related works. He further said that on his visit to the locality, he witnessed around 40 to 50 people arguing with each other at the residence of one Nongthombam Sanahal, to which he advised them to disperse in view of the ongoing curfew. He added that he further advised the crowd to sort out the issue once the curfew is lifted. Badrajit said workers of Naken retaliated to his words and started trashing him on his face and head. Badrajit informed that local clubs in Kongba have decided to boycott the workers of S. Naken who were involved in the incident. He also added an FIR was lodged at Idilbung police station regarding the incident. Badrajit urged to all those concerned to look into the matter.
Elected in a Lucing Bomoina Tagat Kraga, Mana, see Loriba, Kanusipura Gundagi Tata, Mana Panam Yaning W. Imu the Laga Fazana, in Auxana Kamatori Kaisa, next my high Rubana Takatula, having Chingba, Lebamsa Tamonda, and when Habiraga the Aponusuyamna, Masi, elected Amogiamna, Magun labor meaning Lozani, Adana with Ona Tenabada, one me connect Torgas, Mana Tazalaga, Pumasingi, in Kalibana Hasing is a misguide Torga. Aran Malambida, Kanas and Hanava Simba, Sharantuan Mamam, Tosimasi, Amna Koi, and Indemasi, Yari, the Koi, Apun Book Club, Aita, boycott Toguni, and Akoi, let's say.
National Highway number 37 Imphal-Zuri Road has been cut off from the rest of the state due to a landslide that occurred at Siblong area in Tamenglong district along the highway early this morning. According to Impact News sources, the landslide has occurred due to the incessant rainfall last night. A Tata truck loaded with cement got stuck in the landslide. National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited (NHIDCL) has not taken up road repairing or debris clearing work at the site so far. And on the note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back if watching Impact News.
How do you want to learn in life? Closed inside the four walls, thinking numbers and noting down words? Well, it can be. Or is it finding possibilities? You learn with fun. That's what you want in the longer run, right? Living life the way you want. Learning from the best. Cause we know you can learn anyhow and anywhere in life. But the best way to learn is here. ICFA University Tripura. Life is here.
Extra Ed School, Ghari Awaglekai. Online registration for Class 11 2021-22 is now open. Visit school website www.extraedschool.in. Also, download admission bulletin and read carefully before filling up the form.
Hello viewers, Impact Music on Demand hana SMS amadi WhatsApp ki khuthangda isai khambiramba du haujikti adom mobile phone dagi selfie video request oinasu adom na apamba isai singadu khambirakpa yaragani haina khanghanjari kaubiraganu adom gi mobile phone dagi selfie video request oina isai khambirakpa yaragani. Impact Music on Demand every Saturday 6:30 PM, repeat next day 1 PM.
The St. Anthony School, Chingmairong is a CBSE co-educational English medium school run by committed professional teachers with a focus on discipline, critical thinking, creativity and collaborative learning. The school has one of the best campuses providing top-class educational and sporting facilities. Admissions ongoing for Class 11 Arts and Science 2021-22 session.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas. Large classroom, big library, even smart classes we have now. Expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNESCO School, excellence in education.
Welcome back after the break, and you're watching Primetime English News. India reported a total of 38,164 new COVID-19 confirmed cases during the past 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Welfare, country's COVID tally stands above 3,11,44,000, out of which 4,21,665 are active cases. India reported 38,660 recoveries in past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases in the country to 3,03,08,456. India's recovery rate stands at 97.32%, while death toll has reached 4,14,108 with the addition of 499 new COVID-19 fatalities. Over 40 crore 64 lakh people have been vaccinated against COVID-19 in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 19 crore 13 lakh 22,000 people. Above 41,08,000 people have died and recoveries are above 17 crore 42,56,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 49,62,000 in the world. Tarahai Youth Development Organization, TAIDO, All Manipur Nupi Marup, All Manipur Students Guardians Organization and Thoubal District United Women's Development Organization, Thoubal, in different press releases condoled the demise of former president of Tami Chingmi Apun Balup Soibam Ungbi, Ima Momon Laima. The 9-day-long Ratha Yatra festival, commonly known as Kang Chingba, concluded today. Subdued celebrations were held by offering prayers owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Pulling of decorated chariot carrying Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra and Goddess Subhadra by devotees from Sri Sri Govindaji Temple and Palace Compound, Imphal, were skipped this year. As a part of the last day of Ratha Yatra celebrations, locally known as Kanglane, few devotees were present offering prayers to Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra and Goddess Subhadra at the Sri Sri Govindaji Temple. Devotees also offered arti and fruits to the deities. Wangoi Block Congress Committee inducted its new office bearers and executive members. Sandam Dojo will serve as president of the committee, while 4 persons were selected for the post of vice president, 1 person for treasurer, 8 persons for secretary and 7 persons for executive member. Agriculture, Veterinary, Animal Husbandry and Tourism Minister Oinam Lukhoi extended greetings to people of the state, especially Muslim brethren, on occasion of Eid al-Adha Bakri festival. The minister also appealed to celebrate the festival by strictly adhering to COVID SOPs. Kairao MLA Laurembam Rameshwar Mitai sent best wishes to the people of the state, especially Manipur Muslim community, for a happy and blessed Eid al-Adha Bakri Eid festival. Press release from the Kairao MLA wished for the festival to light up the path and bring happiness. Maipak Ningthau Committee, Maitai Pangal Kunthok Ning Sing Thauram Committee, Ethno Heritage Council Harikon and All Maitai Pangal Students Union of Manipur in different press releases extended greetings to people of the state, especially Muslim brethren, on occasion of Eid al-Adha festival. As per report from India Meteorological Department, Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati, medium to heavy rainfall is expected in areas of both hills and valley in upcoming couple of days. The report also predicted widespread rainfall at most parts of Ukhrul, Ziribam, Chandel, Churachandpur and Farzol districts. Rainfall is expected at most areas of Ukhrul, Chandel, Churachandpur and Farzol districts on July 21st. Rainfall is expected in some areas of Tamenglong, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Tengnopal district on the same day. Rainfall is expected at most areas of Ukhrul, Ziribam, Noni, Chandel, Churachandpur and Farzol districts on July 22nd. Rainfall is also expected in some areas of Tamenglong, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching and Tengnopal district on the same day. As per a report of ICAR, Agrometeorological Unit, Lumfel rate of rainfall was recorded at 51.3 millimeter in the last 24 hours. And now the sports news. Many Indian athletes will compete in various categories of upcoming Tokyo Olympics Games to be held from July 24 to August 8. Saikhom Mirabai Chanu will compete in women's 49 kgs category of weightlifting to held from 6:20 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. on July 23rd. Susila Likmabam will compete in women's 48 kgs category of judo starting 7:30 a.m. on July 23rd. In women's field hockey league match, India will play against Netherlands at 5:15 a.m. on July 23rd. In men's field hockey match, India will take on New Zealand at 6:30 a.m. on July 23rd. In women's wet round of 32, Lavlina Borgohan will play against her opponent at 7:30 a.m. while in men's welterweight round of 32, Vikas Krishan will play against his opponent at 3:40 p.m. on the same day. Psycho Mirabai Chanu will compete in weightlifting starting 6:20 a.m. on July 24th at 32nd Tokyo Olympic Games to be hosted by Japan from July 23rd to August 8. The lone Indian weightlifter in the Tokyo Olympics, Mirabai, who is participating in the games for the second time, will compete in the 49 kg category. Impact News brings you a short life story of Mirabai's struggling days.
Impal East District Manung Sanaleba, Nopok Kaksindagi, Saikom Kriti Mete Amadi, Saikom Ombiton Bilema Anigi, Eton Tombi Masanapi, Saikom Mirabai Sanuna, Imung Manungi later Lara Kaya Masak Kandringa, 2006 Hona, Kunlapak Sports Complex Ta, Yas Dipandiki Makadaleba, Weightlifting Training Center Asida, Training Center Asiki Head Coach ODB, Ghanchan Awardee, El Anita Sanuki Ming Makada, Weightlifting Masanasi, Yamna Taya Haksang Yauna, Tamba Horki. Nongpok Kaksindagi kilometer tram bermuklap na leba, Kumon Lapak Sports Complex, asida sat na nabahok na bada, itam modang pulan tumukong dagi, nung lengoy pupata tagari kayana, ayama matamda, Mirabai Sanu amadi, mahakapun na terming tong minaribi, kumuksam siton, Sanu, hojik na SSB gi, weightlifting is hanaroy amakoy na lady bi, ani asibu, kindok tinintaw biduna, kaungon maroy daba makal makakaya gitimbang, sang pino laki ba, tatagabar singi marakta, amakoy diba, modang pulan maning lekay dagi, THANGJAM Ropen and Tanapa, owning Shingai or Wafam.
Akoi Itam Morang Prel Tumukongi, Nunglingo Chingjariba, Tata Singasina, Ayuk Tapung Mari Makai, Swadi Hogolaga Lapa Matamsida, Moya Nia Sina, she Sorongapanda Iramaga Tatasi, Kamaga, Moyus Hanaba, Sanabagidamata, Komalampatana, Kogi Parking Tana, Yawi, Ladiba Tumukong Morang Prenitamgi Diversing Nazu, Mokoi Sindabu, me or Di Haiduna, Kanduna, Ampazana Mateng Pang Birakibani, Tokyo Olympic Asida, Soryagadoriba Sidazu, Chelasi, Masada, Oabas Octava Karimta Laitana, Gold Medal Lord Pangamsanu, Koy Manipurgi, My Popo, Resunu Haiduna, Tumukong Itamarang Pren, Driver gi, My Kaidagi, Simatanga Tanzari.
Imung Nungi later Larabaka Pong Nariba, Imung Asdigi Horkibi, Mirabai Sanuna, Akan Batin Kaya Chatting Matam Asida, Maki Chatokasan Amadi, Masiu Jakaya, Matam Sana Pijaba, Namdabagi Matanga, Mirabai Apopi, Tombi Lamana, Tamlapa Tamoy Shopa Wapam Sing.
Sanaba, Sahi Amarum Parakan, the Mahare. Masana but that Pio Han High. I did them at the Kanja, the Minasana, but that Nakamato to Vanandia. Like the Baculata Zigano, Mayam Hona, the Sigakamatong, Pijabangam, Doino IBM, and I have the Nangisana, Takanavazi, Ozana Karikari, Hari, and I have the Ahambedi Yerum, La Poine, Hari, Man, Hide. I do the La Poiga, I did it in a Labangam de Yerum Madidi, Aina Karakayoli, Vanina Sicharadum, and Chatloco, La Poi di Maraktatum. Aina Magadum later Pijaki and my town Hadaga. Majid, my town young one as Hana was a leva. Nang Chatladi, like Tamba, the womatam, Nang never Nang the Lactilla, oh, hello, Nang never the honor of one has like Tamjumatayam, however much. Siday the Masi Mangoloiba, my park by Aina is sure that young Kana Tongi Kunjigi. Alaman Kalap, the Gi, Rapabi, Yamjina, Tongi Bidina, Mafama Pankudingi, Shoji Ningaga, Mana, like Lamdam to Pauningaga, Mother Dima, my Park behind a Wakan Kale, Manipugi, Miam Jinaju, my Papa Poroxano, Hidena, Mayam, Tongi Jerry, Moy Mangajas, a man, Gormetan Porapado, or Jacket, Moy the Matojo Tongi Jerry.
Weightlifting Masanada, Malemda, Manipur Masaktakiba, Saikom Mirabai Sanuna, Nongpoking Habelandam Asidagi, Komala Paki, Ministem Tana, Laga, Weightlifting Masana is Hanaba Honda, Lambi Lam Sang, she said about Wikiba Awabakayadu, Ladamasida, Tata Diverkayana, Mahapu, Mayum Sidagi, Kumal Paktana Tinbiba, Loina Karigum, the Su, Kumal Paktaki, Mayum Tana, Tebina Honda, Low Kiba dancing, do Lising Rurakanda. Ngasi London Masida, Semilion Awaba Kaya later, Tomasida, Akogi, no Hosea Sanu Kayamasu, Turk Pasida, Tongan Sanoi Singadugi, Lekai de Libapunamagna, Bang Maya Mateng Pang Chelakanda, Hen Haba, Sanu Kaya Potuknabada, Hoypulabakna Hot Mineracy, Loina, Semilion Awaba Kaya, London Masidagi, Sanu Kaya Potuknaba Honorapada, Imung Manuna Tene Awaba Singado, London Maduda Libidi, but Tongan Mamikayana, Wakali Goiba, Selgi, Mating Oiba, Amading. Pangalgi Oiba, Matengya Pang Biduna, Apaba Sanrema Putuknaba, Honomineracy, Loina. 1984 honangasi phawda Manipur dagi Olympian Tampan puthokibasi asiki hena masing hena puthok na hotna bada myam punamangna hotna si haiba phamasi Impact TV News Imphal gi dam paudam jari ba cameraman Ruben Saikhom ko loina na video journalist Morang Them Tarun Kumar.
Teams to participate at under 18 boys futsal tournament to be held under All Manipur Football Association have been announced. SFC from Senapati District, SYC from Sagang, Classic Football Academy from Imphal East, YOSC Kurai, Nesu Kurai, MCK from Kabuwak Ching, GDC from Tinungai, Pamyal FC from Patsoy, and SDC from Samura will compete in the tournament. AMFA, in a press release, notified that registration and necessary formalities should be completed by August 15th, and managers' meeting will be held at AMFA office Polo Ground at 1 p.m. on August 18th. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Praza convener cum political activist Irendro Lechombam released from Sachiwa jail following Supreme Court order. Manipur reports 774 new COVID-19 cases out of 4,339 samples tested in 24 hours. Death toll reaches 1,392 with 16 new deaths. And India records 38,660 recoveries and above 38,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. India's recovery rate stands at 97.32%. And that's all we have in this edition of the Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Till then, have a great evening, stay indoors, and stay safe.